small senior class for you guys, but Lexi, she was first team as a sophomore. I mean, she's made an impact.
Yeah, with when you have kids, so this is my 11th year as a head coach. It's really a shame, and I'm sure every coach has this, but it's really a shame because you know this. You know sometimes kids get awards on teams that are good, right? And so like Lexi's putting up All-American numbers, and if you combat the fact that she's having to do it with a depleted team, for whatever reasons, she's doing great, and everyone knows she's one of the better players out there. So it's just sort of funny is when I look back at some of our players, some of their best years you couldn't really tell unless you were with the team, or their numbers don't show how much they did. Does that make sense? So Lexi's having a great year. Lexi, if she would have had a better supporting class, her numbers probably would have been off the charts. But it speaks volumes that a 5'10" middle blocker, which is the same as having like a 6'5" post in men's basketball, it's pretty interesting how teams will sit there and double or triple block her, and she still gets the job done. So she's the perfect balance. She is pretty salty. She yaps back. She's competitive. There's things that the younger kids think that we give her. She does get more leeway, but she earns it. But she has one trait that a lot of other players that are more talented than her don't have. She humbles herself. She knows when she messes up. She knows what she needs to work on. So, but she's great because she also has amazing confidence. And so most people that are confident at her level of confidence aren't humble. And so she's been great. I sort of feel for her, but I think this has been a very good year long term about life lessons.
Do you think her leadership has kind of helped the underclassmen grow a little bit and kind of understand what they need to become?
I'll tell you this right now. This thing is going to get turned around, okay? We're hoping it's this year. We're losing every game in 5 to the best teams out there. So it's not inconceivable, right? And the idea is that, the reality is they've got to learn to take advantage of when they can, but they also, because we're not deep, we can't go to 5 all the time because we don't have the subs then the next day, right, if we do advance. But if and when this thing does turn around, I really believe it will, and let's say it's even next year, because of Lexi and some of the other people, the seeds have been planted, and there's no doubt that she will be in a big part of that. I've already asked her to be my GA for next year, and that's up to her to take. But the point is what you said is like, when we do get back to that high level, I want her to be a part of that. And I've told all my upperclassmen that have graduated, I've always felt like some of the things that they do, we don't get to see the fruits of their labor for a year later. And so I've always told them, if we ever win it all, the studs from the previous year or two, I'm probably going to buy them a ring and send it, because we believe in it that much, that they planted those seeds in those young freshmen, and they deserve as much credit, as anybody else.